Hello guys, welcome back to WezLife. This is episode 40 now, which means we are just 12 episodes away from this podcast running for a whole year, which is just crazy to me. We started in September, we've still got a couple more weeks. We have missed 2 weeks, hopefully we're going to catch up on them lost 2 weeks, maybe get another episode out, well, 2 episodes out this week, because it's Sunday now. And I know it's a bit late, but this is going to be uploaded before midnight, and so I can say that it's still out for this week. Yeah, I hope you're all doing alright. Happy Father's Day to any fathers listening this, or, whoever you may be, and celebrate Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. Don't be a little SJW, lefty, whatever, and say, we need to celebrate People's Day. Shut up. We've got Father's Day. We're celebrating Father's Day. So happy Father's Day, guys. Hope you're alright. Yeah. So let's jump into Where's Wes. So this week, it's actually been... I've been doing a lot of stuff. It's been quite busy. I did say I was going to try and record some gaming Loco Roco for you all, but it's been quite busy. So I've been out a lot. Been on some walks. Been out seeing a couple of different friends. Been out with my sisters a few times. It's been a crazy week, been quite hectic. And I've still got a very busy week. Next few days are going to be quite busy for me. But it's going to be alright. I'm keeping busy. I'm enjoying staying busy because it's when I'm at home and I'm not doing anything and I'm not busy that, I can start thinking about things and dwelling on things, getting a bit upset or whatever. I think that's quite normal for a lot of people. Some people don't mind staying at home though, but I am completely different. I love going out, seeing people, and doing things constantly, keeping busy. It's fun. That's what I've been doing really. And it's been good. It's been enjoyable. I went to Liverpool to see a few friends, which was nice. Well, it was really nice actually. I don't know if I've actually mentioned, but on Mondays I've been playing some Jackbox party packs, some online games with a couple of mates, and we've been doing that over Zoom. That's been a right laugh, so we've continued to do that on Monday evenings. Yeah, and this next week, maybe this week or next week, the week after, I'm hoping to go out and do some open air kind of stuff. Not like I'd usually do. I'm either just going to be out on my own or with one other person, but I've missed it and I really want to go back out again. I'm hoping to do that, and I'm sure it'd be a blessing. I'm looking forward to it. So that's Where's Wes anyway. So Wes says, I apologise by the way if you can hear any noise or whatever. It's hard to find the time in the day when it's quiet and I can record. But yeah, Wes says we are going to talk about one of my favourite films of all time, favourite film franchise, trilogies, whatever. I see it as like one big film, I guess. But it's 3 films. We're going to talk about The Lord of the Rings. Now, last week I did talk about Pride and Prejudice, and I thought, you know what, that was I enjoyed talking about it, and I thought, why not talk about, one of my favourite films ever? And I'd say this is, like, if I were to say, like, top 5 films ever, and I couldn't count these as like one film, this would be first, second, and third, like in my top 5 films. Like, definitely, I would put all 3 of them at number 1 if I could. Yeah, The Lord of the Rings. I absolutely love it. I would say I'm probably a bit too obsessed with it, to be honest. It all started back when I was a lot younger. I was probably about 8 years old. Maybe I was a bit younger. In my mind, I was probably about 8, maybe 7 or whatever. And I remember I was around my nan and granddad's, and we'd watch The Lord of the Rings on DVD, and it was like, to me, that was absolutely amazing. And my birthday that year, or maybe it was the year after, I can't remember. I just was like, I want Lord of the Rings stuff, whatever it is, just Lord of the Rings, getting me. And my mum and dad, they bought me I had all 3 films on video. Video. Remember back in the day when we had videos? Amazing. And I also had all 3 films on DVD, the extended editions. And I used to, oh man, I just love watching them. I was absolutely obsessed. obsessed. I even had loads and loads of like these Lord of the Rings like figures, loads of like toys and everything. And oh man, it was amazing to me. I just was crazy about it. Now the films for me, I don't actually know how many times I've seen them, but I would say it's in the 20s. I've probably seen the first film over 20 times. And every single time I watch it, it's like still amazing to me. It's like I absolutely love it. And I can't get over it. And now other films, there's not many films that I have a desire to watch more than twice. There's not really that many. And when I think of like film like trilogies or franchises or whatever, nothing comes close like the Lord of the Rings. Nothing comes near it. And I think, Peter Jackson he had so much heart and so much love that went into them films, and he just made them into these epic, masterpieces. Like think about how many Oscars the third film won alone. It was, oh man, it's insane, and it deserves it. And they still hold up. They're like going on 20 years old now, these films, and they still hold up. Like, there's some CGI in a little bit of the places where it's just a bit like, meh. But for the most part, you can just watch it and oh man, it's just great. I've watched it 3 times in the last, well, almost 3 times now. I'm saying that. I've watched it almost 3 times now in the last 12 months because I watched them all around. It was probably around Christmas time. I watched them all, and I think I didn't watch the extended versions, and I just watched the theatrical ones, and absolutely loved it as usual. When we went into lockdown, I've just had a desire to watch them again, so I've got the extended editions on Amazon Prime. So I watched all 3 of them. And the other week, my Bez Jack, he said to me that he hadn't seen the extended versions ever, but he loves them too. So last week we watched the Fellowship of the Ring extended version, and last Friday we watched the Two Towers. So we're going to be watching the Return of the King hopefully this Friday. But it was great, and I'd only, so like probably about March or April, I can't remember what it was. Let's just say the beginning of April. So April, May, June, and I'm watching him a second time now, and it's still great. I love it so much. Like the film, I get goosebumps. Like there's different scenes in the film where something happens, and it's like, oh man, goosebumps, get chills. I still get emotional. I still start tearing up. No other film has ever done that ever for me. Nothing. I don't want to spoil it. If you've not seen Lord of the Rings, I'd highly advise you go and watch it because it's amazing. It's just great stuff, and you'd love it. If you want to watch, let's talk about, you might have already expected it. Let's talk about The Hobbit. Oh. The Hobbit to me is not good. Multiple reasons I think it's not good. I have only seen them films. I've seen the first 2 twice. And I've seen the second one once. No, the third one once. Sorry. And I don't. Oh man, I don't desire to watch them really anymore. I don't want to watch them again. The best part about them films are Martin Freeman as Bilbo. Gandalf's pretty good, but everything else is just, oh man, I don't want to watch it. And the films were rushed. It wasn't like like Lord of the Rings. They had so many years prior to it being filmed where they spent time building set pieces and like different things that went into the film, and it was just like so much love and care and thought went into it. And there's like CGI is used where it's needed, but like even like the orcs and the Uruk-hai, and they're all like makeup. It's all makeup, and it looks amazing. It holds up. You watch The Hobbit, and it's just filled with CGI, filled to the brim of it. And oh man, like you look at Lord of the Rings as well, and the cinematography and the score and everything is just so beautiful. And then you just look at the Hobbit, and it's like his little weak cousin that you're like, oh man, let's not talk about it. Oh, I mean, if you like Hobbit, good for you. But I'm saying it's not better than the Lord of the Rings. If you say the Hobbit's better than the Lord of the Rings, you're insane, you're deluded, unless you're like some little child. The Lord of the Rings is hands down way better. But yeah, if you're not a fan of like fantasy stuff and whatever, I'd still say go and watch it, because I watched a video of this. There was this guy who was showing his mum the films, and she looked like maybe she was like in her 50s or something, and she didn't seem too interested for the first and second film. But by the end of the third film, she's in tears. She's loving it. She's moved like emotionally and everything, and it's just great. I can do it to anyone who, if you're not a fan and you'd watch it anyway, at least you've said you've watched it, because it's one of the greatest, trilogies ever. It's better than Star Wars. It's better than Back to the Future, Indiana Jones. Better than even all the Marvel films, like combined. And I love Marvel, but they're nothing in comparison to the Lord of the Rings, in my opinion. Even Harry Potter, nothing. You should go and watch it, and I'd say watch the extended versions. So what if the 3.5 hours, 4 hours long is brilliant? It's perfect. Go and watch it. Go and watch Lord of the Rings. It's great. I feel like I love them so much. If you want to watch Lord of the Rings with me, like I said with Pride and Prejudice, get in contact. I'll get involved. I'll love to watch it. Yeah, I love them. Lord of the Rings, one of my favorite films ever. I could probably do a list at some point about my top 10 films that I love. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'll try and do it. But yeah, oh man, it is great. It is amazing. I love the films. Love watching them. That's Lord of the Rings, really. Short episode. This, hopefully. I could talk about it forever. I could tell you so many details. I've seen like so many videos behind the scenes and recordings of scenes and things. I could tell you like a lot about how scenes are done and little interesting facts about it and information. Tell you loads about it. If you want to know, hit me up. That's Lord of the Rings, guys. That's what it says. I just want to share my love with you guys. How much I love these films. I want to share it with you. But yeah, let's say some wise words with Wes. I would say, as my wise words with Wes, talking about the Lord of the Rings and Peter Jackson, he loved the world of Tolkien, and he wanted to put his heart into it, and it really shows. It shows so much. Not with the Hobbit, because the Hobbit was forced into 3 films that were like 3 hours long, but it should have just been 1 film because it was 1 book, not 3 books. And it was there's not enough time to do it and everything. He wasn't even supposed to be doing it originally. Yeah, so many different things. So it doesn't show there. But Lord of the Rings, you watch that, you can see how much he's loved that and put his heart into it. And I would say if there's something that you love in life, you should desire, for like to be, to do amazing and to do great, to do the best. You should put your heart into it. You should give it your 100%. Put your whole heart into it. Don't rush. Don't skimp out. Don't become a sellout. If you desire it, you love it, then you should do that. Whether it's you want to be a painter, whether you want to be a scientist, whether you want to be even a YouTuber or whatever you love, put your whole heart on 100% effort into it. That's what I think you should do. I think it's a great thing to do. So that would be my wise words with you guys. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed listening. Me just rant on about Lord of the Rings and how much I love it. Yeah, I hope you have a good good day, rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Hope it's all right. I hope you've had a blessed Sunday, on the Lord's Day. Hope it's been great. And thinking about Father's Day and the love that God has to us. As Christians, how God is our Father and how much love He has, even greater than any earthly father can. I think that's an amazing thing. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed listening, guys, and hopefully this week we'll release some more gaming videos, some Loco Roco, and if you're lucky, 2 podcasts for catching up. But until next time, guys, cheery bye.